12 tips to help you declutter. So I have been on a decluttering kick lately, and let me tell you, a decluttered home makes the biggest difference. So I wanted to give you guys my best tips to help with the process. Try to declutter one item a day. So this is a lot easier than doing a full home decluttering. I've done a video like that where you go around declutter your whole home, but doing one item a day, you can slowly declutter, really think about everything. And I really recommend doing your smaller areas first because those make the biggest difference. Like I've been doing my kitchen drawers, and having that area decluttered and you can really see everything makes a huge difference in your life because these are your most used areas. Be picky about what you bring into your home. So if you don't love this item, if it doesn't bring joy to you, like the Marine Kondo method, be really picky about returning it, because if it's not something that you love and are going to wear all the time and it makes you feel amazing, or it's a kitchen item that you're going to use all the time that's going to make a huge difference, most likely you're not going to use it and you're going to end up decluttering it later. I also feel like once you start decluttering, this will come automatically, but definitely be picky about what you bring into your home. If you have a problem decluttering, try to get to the reason of why you have a problem with it. So if it's a memory, or if it's a gift, or if you just feel like, oh, I might need this one day. I know we all say that, I might need this one day. Most likely you are not. I can't think of one item that I've regretted decluttering. So really try to get to the bottom of it and try to let go of the memory or the what if, because I guarantee you are going to feel so much better after you declutter that item. And I feel like once you start, it will just be a routine to get rid of anything that you are not using. A good question to ask yourself is, have I used this item within the last year? If you have not, most likely it is to get rid of it and declutter it. Times I could see is if it's a sentimental value of someone, a family member, someone that's passed away, or maybe a game that you just haven't got to. But if it's like a clothing item, if it's a kitchen item, most likely if you haven't used it within the last year, it's probably a good time to declutter it. Do not keep multiple items of the same thing. This is a kind of a guarantee. So if you have 2 kitchen gadgets, 2 can openers, you definitely do not need 2. I actually find this in my drawers of just having, like I had 2 parchment papers, and that opens up, getting rid of one opens up a huge space in my drawer to store more kitchen gadgets that I'm obsessed with, or anything else. But having 2 of the same item, that could be stored in your storage area or somewhere else. You do not need 2 of anything, especially your kitchen. I find you got to be really mindful of all of your space in drawers, so do not have 2 of the same thing. Think of how much better you are going to feel when your space is decluttered. It makes the hugest difference. I feel calm. I feel like so much better when my space is decluttered. If I have a cluttered space, I feel like stressed. I don't feel relaxed. Also focus on, it's like focusing on the final goal, how you will be able to see everything. Everything will be so functional in your home. It seriously makes the biggest difference having a decluttered space. Here are some decluttering quotes I found from Pinterest for you guys. The first one is, be a ruthless editor of what you allow into your home. Ask yourself, what does this object mean to me? Another one is, for the longest time, I thought I needed to be more organized. Now I know I just needed less stuff. That second one is so good and it is so true, but keep these in mind because really it's hard to organize when you have so much clutter. So you really have to declutter first, then organize. For decluttering your closet, which I know can be a really hard one, I recommend doing by season. So now we're in spring, so go through all of your dresses, your shirts, shorts, it's starting to get warmer, your sandals. Really make sure you have a decluttered spring closet. Another good way is get a basket and put the item that you're thinking about getting rid of or donating, or whatever, and put it in a basket and let it sit there for a few weeks or a month to make sure. And if you don't think about that item, most likely it's a good time to declutter that clothing item. Reward yourself when you have decluttered for a long time or decluttered a big area. Obviously, you don't want to reward yourself with bringing more stuff in. So maybe a nice iced coffee, that always feels nice, some kind of nice drink, or maybe go get a pedicure, something to reward yourself because you deserve it. Establish a one in, one out method. So I kind of think of this with clothing a lot, or it could be with your kitchen, but with clothing, you do not need two of the exact same item. I just recently got like a mint sweater. It's a lot nicer material. The first one I got was a lot cheaper. So time to declutter and get rid of that older one because there's no reason I need two in my closet. But this just makes decluttering a lot quicker and easier. To do it right then is less decluttering later. So try to get in the habit of a one in, one out method for cluttered areas in your home. Ask yourself, would you buy this item again? So this goes with being really picky, but if you are trying to declutter something, look at the item. Would I buy this now? Does this bring joy? Does this shirt make me feel amazing? Do I use this in my home? Do I clean with it? If not, it is time to let it go because so many other things will come in that will bring more joy. Try a decluttering challenge. I thought this one sounded a little more reasonable. It is the rule of 5 decluttering. So go in each room in your home and declutter 5 items. And I did this, and even as a pretty organized, decluttered person, I still find items, and it's really surprising what you can find. It was actually really fun. You want to go in your bedroom, in your bathroom, in your mail area, in your storage area or garage. Oh my gosh, looking at some of these expiration dates, I was like, oh wow. So again, this will still happen to organized, decluttered people. You still have to maintain this. And even though I've been doing this lately, I will still find things to declutter because we have so much stuff, it's crazy. But doing 5 items is not so overwhelming, so I feel like this decluttering challenge is really good. The rule of 5 decluttering, try it out in each of your rooms. It really makes a big difference. So that does it for 12 tips to help you declutter your home. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are new here, I hope you stick around and subscribe, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.